Hey, Pickle Posse, Rob Winters here with another episode of the Pickled Perspective. Today, I want to talk about really everything we've got going on this week and things coming to an end on the 14th, which is Valentine's, whether you celebrate it or not. I like to celebrate it in the sense of, I think it was more fun of, oh, you can see the cat going up the stairs. That's Wednesday. That's our naughty cat. She's the one who flooded the house. Not to dive too much, but 2 years ago when we got her, we had gone out of town and we'd only had her for about 2 months. And there was a plant in the kitchen window and she knocked it off of the kitchen windowsill. It perfectly hit the faucet, turned it on, landed in the drain, the disposal, plugged it. The sink ran for about 12 hours before the cat sitter showed up to check on the house. The water ran. Over here is a utility room where the electrical box is. Amazingly, the sink, which is directly above the electrical box, did not short out or burn the house down, which is amazing. And thank God, because it would have killed the cats. Oh, Wednesday again. Wednesday, what are you doing? You being naughty? She's always into mischief. This whole space down here, my current office, was flooded into about, I'll try to get my finger there on the wall there. The sheetrock all around the room had to be cut out. All of the carpet had to be gutted. It took about 5 months for the contractors to get to the house after it was gutted. So all of the stuff that's down here, like the stands that my books and things are on, everything just sat on the upper floor, which is why my desk at the time was kind of in the front space where it used to be. I got kind of relegated over there. Baltimore has a lot of house flipping, so the contractors are very busy. But yeah, that was insane. $20,000 in repairs for the cat we adopted. So the free kitty became very, very expensive. Insurance, we have, USAA because Brian, my partner, is former military. Not great insurance, actually. Kind of offended by them in the sense that they claim to be very supportive of military people. No, very unhelpful. So we were really stuck with that bill. Anyways, that was not the point. Sorry. Now I'm obsessed with the cat because I'm like, what are you about to do? That's naughty. Anyway, so talking about what's going on this week. So Valentine's Day, I like to celebrate, but not so in the traditional sense. I hate lovey-dovey crap, not into it. Fortunately, neither is Brian. But I do like to do kind of the fun stuff of, like, anti-Valentine's Day dinners, anti-parties, breakup parties. I know we're not broken up, but I always thought that stuff fun. What we've got going on at Pod Ops, if you have not heard or seen our social media accounts, we have been heavily promoting our new AI blog tool because one of our users reached out and asked if we were doing a promo. We added one. It's only valid through the end of this week, so that would be February 14th. Instead of the starter plan, which provides you 10 blogs per month, unlimited title generation, unlimited access to imagery within your blog, the ability to post it to all or any of your podcast websites in Pod Ops, as well as the ability to post it to any of your external accounts, and then full access to the audience and persona settings. Instead of it being $9 a month, it's $5 a month. And as always, there are no long-term contracts for that. There's also no code, so no promo code is required. You simply go in, click AI blog in the left navigation. On the upper right, below the header buttons, you'll see it says you're on the free plan. You click that, you'll see the $5 option. You just click that to upgrade. And if you want to see it before, so you can try it, all the features before upgrading, just shoot us a message in the chat and we will actually add some credits for you so you can test all of the features out. So, we're happy to let you try before you buy. You just got to ping us and let us know. If you're already a Pod Ops user, you can find the code for those free credits in your chat box already, as well as we sent them out via email. So if you're a new user, you'll just have to send us a message. We'll add them for you. Other things going on this week. This Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern, Sarah St. John is returning to join us for our next workshop. This will be our February workshop. And this one I think is going to be a really exciting one for people. It's how to become a top 100 podcaster on Apple Podcasts in your niche. So this one is booking up quick. There are only a few spots left. You can register for that by going to thepodops.com/training. Again, that is thepodops.com/training. There are 2 registration options for all of our events. You might have noticed they are free by default, but there is a donation option. And if you've ever been curious what that donation option is, donations go to Pod Prosper. Pod Prosper is the nonprofit that we launched at the end of last year. We officially got our 501c3 status, which makes it a legit nonprofit in December. So all of the gifts that come into Pod Prosper, we invest back into creators. So what that means is we are fundraising so that we can help creators get to conferences, get hardware that they need, and connect with mentors. Right now, I'm having discussions with our first few groups of mentors so that we can put together some plans and programs that people can apply to work on their audio and video engineering techniques. So that's all starting to come together. We have our first real big event in September. It is the weekend preceding International Podcast Day. So that's September 30th. Our event will be the Saturday and Sunday prior. It is a 24-hour live event. You can compete either in the audio or the video category. So you're an audio pioneer or a sonic pioneer. And what you would do is you would register. You can go to podprosper.org to find out more, or podallnightathon.com to register. That is the event website. You can get to it from podprosper.org as well. And you can find all this information as well on the PodOps site. For the event, what we're doing is super early bird registration ends this Friday. So February 14th, Valentine's Day. Registration is $10. All of the registration fees are going into the prize pools. So if you register as an individual, first prize is currently $1,000. If you register to compete as a team, the prize pool is $750. So a little bit more if you compete on your own, because we understand if you have a team, get a little bit of help. So trying to make it more attractive also if you're competing solo. If we have more registrants enter and can fund those prize pools larger, we're going to do that. We also are starting to get some sponsorships from partners like Hollyland, who I'm actually using one of their mics right now. I love this thing. This is one of their newest mics that just came out, and it is I'm probably going to get it wrong. I believe it's the Lark M23 or M2S, but really great mic. The sound has been incredible. You can utilize it with your phone. I love that it just kind of has the little piece that can plug into the bottom. I'm actually using it with my desktop because I can plug into the back of my Mac, which I love. Still works great. Really good at reducing the noise around me as well. Works just as good as my Shure microphone and my Rodecaster. So high praise for them. Also, they're not paying me to say that, so that's just me telling you because I really like the mic. I'm also doing side projects with it because it's been so versatile and easy to use. So we're trying to also put together prize packs that they either might be part of the larger prize pool or registration. So we're kind of playing that by ear. But if you register by this Friday, you do have a chance to win 2 creator passes to Podcast Movement Evolutions that'll be taking place this March in Chicago. Now, with that, you would be responsible for paying for your own travel and hotel because Pod Prosper is so new. We have not fundraised enough to be flipping the full bill, but we do have the tickets for you. So much time as possible to register for that on Friday the 14th. So make sure you take advantage of that. So those first spots are starting to fill up. And kind of, I know I'm hopping around all over the place. How the competition will work. On Saturday, the 27th of September at noon, we will kick off live here, streaming from PodOps Studio via YouTube. We will have guests and sponsors come in throughout the 24-hour period. You will get your official challenges dropped that day to tell you what exactly are the challenges you have to create in the audio or video. Now, it's open to artistic interpretation as you create up to 10 minutes of audio or video for your category. And then sponsors and other contributors throughout the competition's 24-hour period, which will wrap up Sunday, the 28th at 11:59 a.m., will be able to introduce wildcard challenges. So they might be giving you a little clip of audio or a piece of video or a still or something that for your category has to be integrated. It is your job to integrate that. We will then have industry experts that do not include myself or anybody from the Pod Ops team because we want it to be completely impartial. We will have industry experts who actually judge beginning the 28th through the 29th, and then we will live stream the winners of the top 3 spots in audio and video on International Podcast Day, September 30th, and announce who they are, as well as connect them to get their prizes. So hoping everybody will participate. Like I said, there's so much going on right now. A lot of it wraps up this week with super early bird registration ending. Oh, it looks like my internet connection is blah. So hopefully the connection's not bad enough that it's hurting the audio. Joys of live streaming the podcast. So super early bird ends Friday at midnight Pacific time. AI blog tool, the $5 promotion, ends also this Friday, midnight Pacific time. This Thursday is your chance to catch Sarah St. John, who is joining us to present on how to become a top 100 podcaster on Apple Podcasts in your niche. Registration is free, or you can donate and support Pod Prosper, which supports creators in general, which we really appreciate. Those are also tax-deductible donations. Since we're already into 2025, those would be for 2026 taxes, or when you file in 2026. If you have any questions, as always, reach out to us. The easiest way to get a hold of us is through the chat bot. There is a blue icon on all of our websites in the lower right corner. You can ask to talk to a human. That will route you to myself or Alex. If you email us at hi@thepodops.com, it actually ends up in the same queue and gets you to us in the same way. It's just a little bit faster if you come to us through the chat, but either way, we'll be there to connect. So let us know if you need anything. And as always, happy creating, and talk to you all soon.